So I'm like, sir, sir. He's not budging. Sir, sir. No budge. Sir! Previously on, would you like ice? The next time I worked, I would be working 12 days straight. I am not being a slam clicker. Hey crew, welcome back to my channel for another flight attendant vlog. This is the continuation of our 12 days straight series, saga, whatever you want to call it. It is still day 2 of 12 and we are now about to get ready for work. But as you saw in the last vlog, I did go out and explore Philly and I bought some donuts. If you haven't seen that video, I will link it right here. Make sure you stop and watch that first before finishing this video. And yeah, I got donuts. So now that I'm getting ready, I said, why not try one? Beelers or Bylers, you guys, I can't pronounce names. Donuts, so let's see how they taste. I think I'm gonna try a glazed donut. It tastes fine. It doesn't taste like a store donut, so, but it's not bad. I would recommend to try it. Is it the best tasting donut I've ever had? The jury's still out on that. Alright you guys, so we are on the plane. I don't think I told you where we were going. So we're doing Philly to Salt Lake City, which is a long flight. It's blocked at 5:11, but the captain told us that it was going to be 4:32, which is still too long, but it's better than 5:11. And then we do Salt Lake City to Las Vegas, which shouldn't be that long. But I forgot to tell you guys that today is my 3-year anniversary with my company. So cheers to my M-class graduates. And yeah, 3 years has flown by. That's about it. I guess I'll see you guys in Salt Lake City when we're moving from this plane to the next plane because we have a plane swap. So see you later. Hey crew, so I have finally made it to the hotel. We are in Vegas and I thought, why not show you guys the suite that they gave me. This is actually my first time getting a suite staying here that they give us. So this was a surprise to see this type of room, which is like 3 times the size of the already big room we normally get. So let me show you the room. So it is 11:49, but 2:49 East Coast time, and we have a short layover. We are leaving in the morning, so I am going to call it a night. I promise in the morning I will come back and tell you how the flights were and everything. So have a good night. Good morning crew. It is day 3 of 12. The end of this 3-day trip, but not the end of our work series. Please excuse my appearance. I was up early to get the vlog that drops today up on YouTube. If you haven't watched it already, I will link it right here. So today we have, before I even get into today's schedule, I forgot to show you guys the second bathroom of this suite. Last night I was so tired and confused that I was like, where did this bathroom appear from? But that's to show you that I was exhausted. Anywho, today we have 2 legs. We work, where are we? Vegas to Minneapolis, and then Minneapolis to New York. And then this trip is over. I guess I can tell you guys, I guess I can tell you guys where we're going on our next trip, which is tomorrow. I've been there before, but I did not explore. We are going back to Dakar, Senegal, and hopefully this time we'll be able to go out and explore, but we will both have to stay tuned to see what happens. So I'll probably see you guys again. I'm not promising, because every time I try to come back on the camera before leaving the hotel room, I'm running late, but we'll shoot for before I leave the room. I'll come back and speak to you guys. So see you in a few. Okay, crew, it is 10:14 West Coast time, and it is almost time for me to leave to go downstairs for the pickup. I actually was able to come back and speak to you guys before heading downstairs. But one thing that I wanted to tell you guys was that today is the first day in basically over a year that my airline is fully booking the plane. So we'll see how it goes. This flight, Las Vegas to Minneapolis, is 100% full. And yeah, I guess I'll give you an update once we get to Minneapolis, because we have about a 2-hour, 2:15 sit in Minnie before working our last flight back to JFK. So see you later. Okay, crew, so we are on the plane, and the flight time is 2:30 to Minneapolis, and we are completely full. So I will see you once we get to Minnie. Hey crew, so we are in Minneapolis. I don't know why I just said that weird. And we just finished like our 2.5-hour sit, and we have one more leg to JFK, and then we're done. You guys, the first flight was crazy, but once I get into New York, I will tell you how everything was. So I will talk to you later. Hey crew, so obviously it is the next day, day 4 of 12, and I did not come back yesterday to tell you how yesterday was. So let's do a little quick crew debriefing and get down to business. So the first flight of the day, we did Las Vegas to Minnie, like I just said, and we had a full flight. So we boarded, we had no problems with the boarding. We got to the end of the boarding process, and a gentleman is standing up in the aisle. So I was like, let me go and see if he needs any help. I said, is everything okay? And he's like, well, it says on here, this is my seat, but there's someone sitting here. So the person that was sitting there, I'm trying to get his attention, but he's asleep with his mask off. First red flag. And I'm like, excuse me, sir. He's not budging. So I start shaking him. I said, I need you to put your mask on, number 1. Number 2, I need to see your boarding pass. So he's like, I don't have a boarding pass. I was like, well, there's no way you could have gotten on the plane without a boarding pass. So he starts looking through his pockets. He places the boarding pass on the chair, the empty chair between him and the lady that was sitting in the aisle. And I'm like, is that your boarding pass? And he's like, yeah. So I was like, well, can I see it? He wouldn't hand it to me. So the lady in the aisle seat was nice enough to hand it to me. And I was like, well, it says you're seated in 34F. And he's like, okay. And I was like, so you have to go and sit in 34F. And he was like, well, where is that? I was like, 34F. Seat 34. It's going to be the window seat on the left-hand side in row 34F. And he was like, so I can't sit here? And I was like, no, because you see these 2 gentlemen right here, you're actually sitting in their seats, and they need their seats for us to leave. And he's like, so how do I get there? I need you to collect your things and head to 34. It's towards the back of the aircraft. The numbers are up at the top, and there are flight attendants in the back who can also help you. So with that encounter, I could clearly tell that he was under the influence of something. What it was exactly, I have no idea of knowing. And I let the other flight attendants know, my encounter with him, and let's keep an eye on him. And so we finished boarding process. We're in the air. We're doing service. And the flight attendant I was on the cart with was like, there's this gentleman that I've been trying to wake up because he does not have his mask on, and the passengers are next to him are uncomfortable, which they are warranted. They have the right to be uncomfortable. You're supposed to be wearing your mask. And I've been trying to wake him up, and he will not wake up. So I was like, okay, well, let me try. Just show me what row it is. It's our friend in 34F again. So I'm like, sir, he's not budging. Sir, no budge. "Sir!" And then he finally wakes up. I'm like, "You need to put your mask on. This is the second time we've had this conversation. I need your mask to stay on for the remainder of this flight." So he mumbles something, he puts the mask on. We finish service. Now we are landing. And we land and we hear the captain come on and is like, "I need everyone to remain seated or we will not move." And me and the lead flight attendant are looking around like, I don't see anyone in the aisle. Well, our friend in 34F decided to go to the bathroom, get up to try and use the bathroom during landing, and fell from the impact of us landing, and then would not go back to his seat. So that was the situation of the first flight. Hey crew, so it's future editing me, and I just noticed that I did not do an outro for this vlog. Sorry, I'm trying to keep up with everything, and I guess that just slipped my mind. So thank you so much if you made it to the end of this video. I'll see you in my next video. Stay safe and see you soon.